Hi everyone, welcome to WW Designs. My name is Nikki and today we are going to do prompt number 13 for the July Junk Journal Challenge, and the prompt is map. So I have already glued a piece of map down onto my page, and of course when it comes to maps the only thing I think about is travel and what other exciting places I can go and visit. So we're going to do a bit of a travel themed page, a little bit vintage, a little bit old world travel, but still air related. So not, super vintage, but I've got some fun little pieces and we're going to pop them down on this page. So the very first thing I've got here is a boarding pass. Now, the Southeast Queensland Journal Keepers Meetup has one fabulous member who, when he can come along to the meetups, makes us these gorgeous little boarding passes. Now, this is a little bit bigger than what I want, so I'm going to snip this off. And also, because we're doing a little bit old-fashioned, we're talking the days before scanny barcodey travel arrangements. So we're going to start by sticking this down. I'm just going to glue everything down with my favourite glue, because these are all a bit thicker, more solid, so I'm happy to use real glue for these instead of just Oohoo. Right, so let's pop this piece down. So there's my little boarding pass. We're going to start down in this corner here. Let's get that nicely glued down. Now, the next thing we're going to add to this, in a previous life, as in before I had children, I was a corporate travel consultant for 13 years. And all I did was gallivant around the world. So I've sort of come up with a few little bits that I've added here that were how things used to be. But this cute little suitcase, I had to search my files on my phone and my computer. It took me forever to find it, and I think I've had it sitting in there for maybe, I think it's about 3 or 4 years ago I saved this image, and I knew I had it and I was determined to use it. And then I also did a little bit of Googling and found a few images. One of them was this very cute old Qantas Sydney bag tag. So I've printed it off really tiny, and I have even made a little string for it with some cotton, and we're going to stick this down as a little pocket. So I don't want glue across the top, just along these 3 sides. And I want to just cover up most of the wording and that on this, because it sort of doesn't quite match. I don't want to lose my little plane too much. That's okay. So we're just going to pop that down there. And we'll fill that a little bit later. We'll just sort of leave that there to dry. And obviously I thought, well, this is all a bit boring. We need a few more bits. So I went through my stash and I found some travel related things. So we're going to start off by putting this one down, and we're just going to make a little collage arrangement across the top here so that we fill our page a little bit. Another thing I found on Google was this lovely little old Qantas ad. It's a very old one from May 1954. And again, I thought it sort of went with the vibe of this sort of older looking suitcase. I love the way it had the bit of blue in it too. So we're just going to layer a few pieces here. Then I have a cute little camera I found in my stash. A little bit old-fashioned looking. You didn't use your mobile phone to take photos back then. I used to lug an actual camera around. but I did at least have a digital one back in those days. Then I found a little, this is just a little label that has a map on it. I don't know which way this goes. Oh, I like that way. So we're just going to pop this down. How about we pop that up over there? Just another piece of map. Then I found another little ticket. This has the word Sydney on it. Pop this down here. No, we're going to pop this over here, actually. Let's do that one there. And then I also found a little cute ticket that says free drink. Always happy to take one of those. So where shall... Oops, a daisy. Didn't mean to drop that down there. Let's turn it up the right way around, and we might just pop this over on the edge here. And then lucky last, back in my corporate travel days, when I was gallivanting around the world, you didn't get on board a flight unless you had an actual printed ticket. So I Googled an old ticket and a Qantas passenger ticket and baggage check, which I am going to pop in here. And of course, lucky last, we can't travel without a passport. So this is an old Australian passport. And again, grab that off Google and then just played with the printable sizes to make it all look rather cute. So can't go anywhere without a passport. And that's how simple that one is. But this is the sort of thing I love doing. Travel is my jam. So why not have a very cute travel page for the Promt map, which you can still see a little bit of. So the map is there. Hope you enjoyed this. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did. And if you have any questions, you know what to do. Pop them in the comments box below. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, and bye for now.